She was raised with fish her whole life, and I raised around fish, not with fish. Hey guys, welcome back to our video.
So today we're going to be doing highlights of our year.
So yeah, I guess since we are coming to the end of the year, and we wanted to talk, I guess, or go through some of the things that we've accomplished in the past year. There isn't a lot, but there are also the few that we do have are pretty good. I guess pretty good highlights. So yeah, let's get right to it. So yeah, I guess the most recent highlight that we accomplished, is it accomplished? Yeah, accomplished. Yeah. So the most recent highlight would be I bought a new vehicle about a month ago. Yeah. So it's been about a month. I got a 2019 Jeep Cherokee, which is way better than the 2008 Dodge Charger that I had. So 11 years newer. And it's all-wheel drive compared to rear-wheel drive. So for the people that live in Wisconsin or live in the Midwest, know that driving in the winter with a sports car, I guess you could say, is not recommended, and it's not fun at all. So yeah, that's I guess that was one of the biggest highlights of our year.
So another highlight of our year is that we got to pay off some debt. I worked a lot of overtime in the month of June, so we were able to pay off our dog's vet bill, which was a lot. She's very expensive.
Yeah, so by her saying she worked a lot, she was working 13-hour days for a whole month, and including weekends. So if you ever want to get rid of debt quickly, that's one way of doing it. But yeah, it was actually a pretty good accomplishment for a lot of people that know what it's like, moving out, trying to be an adult. Paying off debt is one of the most satisfying things you can do. So, yeah. I guess. So, something new for both of us is we got new jobs, I guess technically. Callie got a new job, kind of.
Sort of. So where I work, we work with like Fortune 500 companies within the company I work for. So I just switched to a different Fortune 500 company. So instead of working with consumers one-on-one, about complaints or any questions they may have, now I get to educate professionals and sell them products over the phone.
Yep, and then I also got a new job. So yeah, we both got 2 new jobs, and it's better for both of us, I guess you could say, because we both start at the same time technically. We leave at the same time, and we typically come home around the same time, and we have weekends off together. Yeah. Compared to my last job,
it was way more consistent.
It was all over the place. I worked mornings, I worked nights, I worked weekends. So now I have something more consistent, and we get to spend time with each other more often.
Yep. So another highlight of our year is that we started a new hobby, which is
fish keeping. So I guess this is more for me than it is for her, but I was pretty obsessed with it. I wanted it for a long time. Okay. So backstory to 5 years ago to where I wanted a new pet. I wanted a fish tank. She wanted a dog. We got Bella, our dog. 5 years later, I can finally get my fish tank. Well, one fish tank led to 2 fish tanks, which is now leading to more in the future. They're all freshwater, but it's a pretty cool hobby, and we both really enjoy it. She was raised with fish her whole life, and I raised around fish, not with fish.
Yeah, my grandma has fish, a lot of fish, and saltwater too. So that's kind of how I got to love aquariums and fish.
And for me, it was just, when we were younger, we had a fish tank, but it was like, God, I was probably like 5 years old, so I briefly remember it. I briefly remember what it looked like. And I can't remember for how long we had it for. It wasn't very long, And then after that, I just wanted to get back into it and try it out again. As you know, I got older, I wanted to experiment with them, and I finally am able to do that now. So
yeah, I didn't want to get a fish that many years ago because I knew that we were moving to the area, and I didn't want to move with it that far of a different distance.
yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And at that time we were very poor, and now he realized how expensive it is.
Very expensive. If there's anybody out there that's watching this, and you keep fish, comment down below, see what kind of fish you have. But yeah, I didn't realize how expensive the fish hobby was. It blew my mind, but I wouldn't change it. You know, I love it, and I'll spend all the money I have to get another one in the near future. So it'll be, yeah, we've been doing this for almost a year now, right? So not doing this for almost a year. We started YouTube almost a year ago, and then we fell off the grid for about 7 months.
I think it was 8 months.
8 months? Yeah, somewhere around there. It was quite a while. We kept saying that we were going to do something, kept saying we were going to do it. But like I said before, with our jobs, it was really hard to actually come up with ideas and have the time where we both could do it. Editing took a lot of time, I guess. Takes a lot of time. So for us, it's just now is like, okay, we have free time, we have things, you know, we have time on our hands. Let's do something with it, and we enjoy doing this. So yeah, we'll be going ahead and trying new things, making new videos, and just see what comes up out it.
Yep.
So yeah. Alright, so I guess that pretty much sums up our video. These are just some of the highlights that we have throughout the year. There's a few more, but these are just the biggest ones that we wanted to talk about, that we thought were our most accomplished ones, I guess you could say. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any pets or any fish, leave them in the comments below.
If not, maybe leave us your highlight of your year.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. See what kind of highlights are out there besides just the ones that we have. But yeah. Alright, so go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we will be uploading more often, and yeah.
And we'll see you next time.